Hello students, good afternoon. Welcome back to CollegeDekho's YouTube session on JEE Main 2026 exam analysis. So in this live session, we are going to do a detailed discussion. So we are going to interview a student who appeared for the exam in the shift 1 of January 23 from Andhra Pradesh, and then we will also discuss student reviews shared by students from different locations through WhatsApp, and then we are also going to talk to a subject expert. We are going to interview a subject expert today on how the paper has been and what was the difficult areas and what were the easy areas. Everything we are going to discuss in this live session today. So today we have a subject expert as well in our live session who will be joining after some time, and we are going to talk to a student very shortly who appeared for the exam from the Andhra Pradesh. And then we are also going to explain student reviews. We are going to explain how other students felt about the shift 1 exam. So before getting into student reviews, so our student will join the live session very soon. So meanwhile, we will just recap on how the JEE paper has been. So in the shift 2 of January 22, the paper was pretty tough, specifically the chemistry part. So chemistry is becoming the toughest subject in JEE Mains 2026 session 1, while mathematics is turning out to be the second toughest subject. The only respite in this year's JEE Mains session 1 is the physics. Physics is a big respite for the students, but chemistry and mathematics turning out to be troublesome and worrisome for students, and scoring 99 percentile is looking little challenging for many students because uh, as per our analysis, many students are expected to score 150 plus marks in session 1 exam, and considering the difficulty level of question paper for 150 plus marks, so students scoring between 150 to 180 marks are likely to score between 99.0 to 99.5 percentile. So the exam is still underway. The exam is still happening till 28th. So a detailed expectation we'll get only once the exam concludes. So we are going to talk to a student. She is ready to give her feedback on the exam. So her name is Vani. She appeared for the exam from Andhra Pradesh. So she will be giving her feedback on the exam. So story wonders, is the paper easy or not? So that only we are going to discuss now. First, let's talk to the student and then understand whether the paper is easy or difficult. So let's connect to the student Vani. We will talk to her and we will know whether the paper is easy or tough. Hello.
Hello.
Good,
Hello,
good,
sir.
good afternoon, Vani.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
So Vani appeared for the exam from Vizag, from Andhra Pradesh. So she is sharing her review now. So Vani, hope your exam went well. Hope your exam went well.
Yeah, sir. Overall, the exam is moderate. I found maths and chemistry bit tough. So many questions in maths are lengthy. So
Okay.
it took me a bit more time to solve to me.
Okay, so max was lengthy. And what about
Yes.
chemistry?
The chemistry seemed tough. It's also all questions are tricky. Some questions, especially from organic chemistry, are very tricky. So I took too much time for many questions. I was not able to attempt some questions also.
Okay. And what about physics? How did you feel the physics paper was?
Physics was a bit good than yesterday and after yesterday. It was very manageable. It did not take much time. I was able to complete the physics part very quickly.
Okay.
Uh,
So how
yes.
many questions do you think you attempted correctly? Out of 75 questions, how many questions do you think you attempted correctly?
I think I complete good 49 to 50, 53 almost.
Okay, 49 to 53 means it's a moderate paper then. It's not very tough. So 49 to 53 is a very good attempt. So which means it's a moderate paper according to me. So Vani, are you appearing for the session 2 exam also?
Yes. I appeared.
So do you,
Uh,
okay, you are appearing for session 2. So do you want to join NIT or do you want to appear for JEE Advanced?
yes, I want to appear the advance. So I was I will prepare for that also.
Okay. So out of 10, how much do you rate the today's paper? So out of 10, what rating you will give to today's paper, shift 1 paper? according to you? Be it 5, 6, 7. What rating will you give?
Hello.
Yes, yes. What rating will you give to paper out of 10? Hello. So Vani is not reachable. So as far as the Vani's reviews are concerned, we think that the paper can be rated as 5 out of 10. It's an average paper. It's not an easy paper and or not too difficult paper. It's an average paper, above average in terms of difficulty level. Our CollegeDekho team has also connected with some students on WhatsApp, and we received some reviews from WhatsApp as well. So we are going to present those reviews also. These are the first reviews from students. So whether questions appeared from class 11th or 12th, that also we are going to discuss. So our CollegeDekho team has added their review on the paper. So according to the interaction with students, again the shift one was moderate to difficult, and students found mathematics to be the most difficult subject, followed by chemistry. One question from dispersion without deviation was asked. So from there was a question related to dispersion without deviation. This was one question that was asked in the exam, but the surprising part is dispersion without deviation. It was deleted. It was from the deleted syllabus. So surprisingly, there was a question from deleted syllabus. That's really shocking. And physics was easy to moderate. Physics was not troublesome for students. Two questions were asked on errors. There were two questions on errors. Two matching questions from electrostatics were also asked. From current electricity, there was one question. Mostly questions were numerical based and calculative. So the questions were more numerical and calculative from the physics part. It was also similar in the previous days where there were more application based questions in physics. And chemistry was again moderate to difficult. It was not easy. There were tricky questions, and the weightage of inorganic chemistry and organic chemistry was equal. And at least 4 to 5 questions were direct. There were 4 to 5 direct questions, and most students attempted 14 to 15 questions. Most students attempted 14 to 15 questions, which means again it's an average attempt. Chemistry can be considered as average attempt. So scoring 97 percentile this year in chemistry, only in chemistry, if you are scoring 97 plus percentile, it is going to be considered as a very, very, very decent attempt. Scoring 97 percentile in chemistry can be very challenging this year. And mathematics was moderate to difficult. So mathematics was also not very tough, but it was moderate in terms of difficulty level, and it was lengthy and time consuming. So mathematics has always been lengthy. So students could only attempt 8 to 10 questions. So if we observe the trend, if we observe student reviews, chemistry and mathematics troubled students again, back to back. This is the fifth shift of JEE Main. In the last 3 days, fifth shift again, chemistry and mathematics troubled students massively in the JEE Mains exam. And it's quite surprising that chemistry is turning out to be toughest subject again and again in every shift. So this is how the paper has been. It was moderate to difficult. If you are looking for memory based questions, you can check the links available in video description. We are going to add the memory based questions. Now we are going to talk to a subject expert. We are going to do an interview with subject expert, and we are going to take her insights on how the paper has been. We are going to take her insights. She is going to give her valuable suggestions to us. So we are going to talk to Pooja, who has almost 5 plus years experience in JEE Mains exam coaching as well as guiding class 12 students. So we are going to talk to our subject expert Pooja madam, and she is going to give her valuable insights on the JEE Main exam. So we are going to connect to her shortly. But overall, more or less, the paper was moderate to difficult in terms of difficulty level, and scoring 150 marks is going to be very challenging in the JEE Mains exam. Scoring 150 marks is going to be very challenging. So let's connect to Pooja madam now, and let's take her insights on the JEE Mains exam difficulty level. Hello. Good afternoon, Pooja madam.
Good afternoon.
So our students are on live session now. So they are looking for valuable insights on the JEE Mains exam. So
Okay.
so Pooja madam, so what do you think about this year's session one exam? Like how has the paper been, and what do you think? What is your comment on this year's session one exam?
So
Usually students like to know about the difficulty level of the paper when comparisons are done with previous years. So if I were to compare, JEE Main 2026 session 1 seems to be tougher than the previous year's session 1. While proper comparison will be done once we have analysis of the upcoming shifts, the difficulty level in key subjects seems higher this year, I think. Basically, the emphasis has been more on application based, time consuming questions in maths and chemistry, which has obviously made this year's JEE session 1 a bit more challenging.
Okay, okay. So what about chemistry, madam? Like many students, chemistry surprised a lot of students this year with a very like tougher paper. So what is your take on chemistry paper?
I think, yes, chemistry did turn out to be the most worrisome for students, and sharp declines are expected in percentile scores due to its, unexpected toughness. For session two takers, I would advise that they should prioritize targeting chemistry revision on high weightage topics. Practice time management techniques under simulated tough conditions, uh, you know, and I would say good attempts around 40 to 45 can still push students to 180 plus marks.
Okay, okay. So what is your overall difficulty level on the paper? Like after analyzing the four shifts memory based questions, so what is your overall difficulty level on the paper?
As per my analysis, the overall difficulty level of all four shifts so far has been mostly moderate to difficult. Out of these four shifts, three were moderate to tough, way harder than normal. Especially
Yes.
chemistry and maths emerged as the biggest challenges. January 22nd shift two was particularly the toughest, I would say.
Okay, and also we had that, ma'am, physics PYQs, physics previous year's questions are playing a major role in the session one
Yes,
exam. Is it
yes,
true?
yes. Yes, I have also been speaking to a lot of students. I've gone through the question papers myself. I mean, the memory based questions with whatever feedback I've got from my students. Yeah, physics had a bunch of past year questions that might have helped some students maximize their scores by recognizing, previous year's patterns. So, looks like this year physics turned out to be a lifesaver.
Okay, okay. And how do you rate the mathematics paper, madam, after in these four shifts?
Mathematics, I would say, turned out to be moderate to difficult across all four shifts so far. Basically, there were tricky problems that demanded deeper conceptual clarity rather than, grinding practice and rote learning. So it has particularly stood out as a challenging subject in these four shifts.
Okay, and what is your comment on physics subject?
Physics, I think, stayed at a moderate difficulty level, like I said before. I think students would have benefited from previous year questions, like I mentioned earlier, that allowed strategic scoring. Though it was not totally immune to the session's higher difficulty level because chemistry and maths were also very, very difficult. But yes, physics did help students this year.
Yes, yes. So after all this difficulty level analysis, what do you think about JEE main cutoffs? Will it increase or decrease? What is your take on it?
Basis my analysis and the difficulty level this year so far, I think students can expect a slight decline in JEE Main cutoffs this year, around 0.1 to 0.2 percentile across categories, basically, due to the tougher paper, of course. General might dip to 93 percentile from 93.1 last year. And similarly for EWS, it can be, 80, OBC might go down to 79.3, SCST can be like 61 or 47 respectively.
Okay, and some few students said that they might score 180 between 180 and 185 marks in session one. So, what could be your percentile prediction? Like, if a student is scoring 180 plus marks, so till what the percentile might go up to?
Mm-hmm. Okay, if for students, if you're aiming for 180 to 185 marks in JEE Main session one, you're pretty much on track for around the 99 percentile. Given the overall difficulty level, especially in chemistry and mathematics, nailing just 40 to 45 solid attempts can realistically get you there, in my opinion.
Yes, yes. So overall, what is your suggestion for session 2 aspirants who are preparing for the exam?
This year, I think after analyzing the 4 shifts that we've had so far, 4, 5 shifts, I think chemistry has been the biggest shock with sharp percentile drops expected. So what I suggest that students, dive back into NCRT basics and high weightage topics like organic physical chemistry right away. For remaining shifts and for the upcoming session 2, they should prioritize the easy section first, start with physics, and practice time management since maths tricky problems obviously ate up time in shifts 1 to 4.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Thank you very much, Pooja madam. Thank you for your valuable insights. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Okay. So that's all about Pooja ma'am's analysis on JEE Main exam. So according to her, the paper was, as usual, moderate to tough, and students need to answer chemistry questions very carefully. We have to read the question thoroughly and analyze it properly, and then only you should answer it. So that's all about JEE Main's difficulty level. So we will glance you through the marks versus percentile analysis. So if you are looking for marks versus percentile analysis, we will glance you through the marks versus percentile analysis once. So this is how the marks versus percentile is going to be in the session 1 exam. So if you are scoring between 180 to 190 marks, 99.1 to 99.38, you can expect Sushant Shik is asking 23rd shift 1 paper kaisa tha. Paper moderate to difficult as per reviews, Sushant. And another student is asking 22nd shift 2 paper is toughest of all the time. 100% agreed. 20% shift 2 was toughest, and still at least 6 shifts exam is pending. So let's wait what happens in this 6 shifts exam. Is sir show for general cutoff. So for general category, the cutoff could be around 93.0 this year. Last year it was 93.1. It might decline by 0.1 this year, so it can be 93.0 this year. So you can also click on the link available in video description. We have analyzed cutoffs very detailed way. We have analyzed cutoffs very detailed. The link has been given in video description. And this marks versus percentile analysis, if we get back, so between 180 to 190, you can expect between 99.1 to 99.3. Another student is asking, Reddy, what will be the shift to paper? You can expect similar difficulty level, moderate to tough only, and I think chemistry could be again tougher in shift 2 because NTA has been following the same pattern in all the shifts, so the paper could be tough only here also. So cutoff for OBC category. So for OBC category cutoff, now we have done a detailed analysis of past trends versus this year's trends. The link is given in video description with the title cutoff. Just click on it and you will check. You will get all the details over there. Don't worry. Coming back to marks versus percentile analysis, at 200 to 210, between 200 to 210 percentile, you can expect between 99.5 to 99.7. And if you are expecting something between 170 to 170 160 marks, expect between 98.3 to 98.7 percentile. And if you are likely to score between 140 to 150 marks, 97 to 97 points. So it depends on difficulty level of question paper. It completely depends on difficulty level, because the paper is tough. So this analysis we considered based on the moderate level paper. But because the paper is going tough and tough in every shift, so 199 percentile can be possible for candidates scoring 158, 159 or 160 marks. 99 percentile can be possible. There is a chance of 99 percentile. And for 180 marks, 99.5 percentile can be expected. There is a possibility based on previous year's trends. Now, getting back to shift 1 analysis of 23rd 26th January, 23rd January shift 1 again. As we said, the paper was moderate to difficult in terms of difficulty level, and there was one question from deleted syllabus, dispersion without deviation. There was one question from deleted syllabus which surprised the students. So that's all about for this live session. We will again go live at 6:30 p.m. where we discuss more and more details about the JEE Mains exam along with detailed cutoff analysis as well. So do like, share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Stay tuned to College Deco for more updates on JEE Mains exam. Thank you.